Bulldogs, a 6-foot junior, number 0, Keion Epps. For the Northmen, a 5'11 sophomore, number 1, Adam Tanner. For the Bulldogs, a 6'2 junior, number 1, Devin Sanford. For the Northmen, a 6'4 sophomore, number 4, Josh Corey. For the Bulldogs, a 6'4 senior, number 2, Tyrique Brooks. For the Northmen, a 6'5 junior, number 11, Corbin Allen. For the Bulldogs, a 6'2 junior, number 4, Tayshawn Wells. For the Northmen, a 6'4 junior, number 13, Zeke Brown. For the Bulldogs, a 6'6 junior, number 24, Bryce Walker. And for the Northmen, a 6'4 junior, number 22, Caleb Estes. The Bulldogs are coached by Jordan Epps, and the Northmen coached by Sharon Collins. The officials for this game are Charlie Scott, Phil Jansen, and Trey Oglesby. Our fourth official is Brandon Harris. These officials
Charlie Scott, Phil Jansen, and Trey Oglesby, your officials here this afternoon in this Class 6 third place game here from Mizzou Arena.
And one of the number one things that I'm going to be looking out for today here, John, is can Oak Park find a way to deal with the height? Because that was a huge issue for them yesterday. They didn't really have the bodies or the height to deal with what Chaminade had to offer, but that's going to be tough for anyone when you have two guys that are 6'8 and one's at 6'10. However, when you look here at this one, they have another tall test ahead of them for the Bulldogs. Bryce Walker, starting forward/center combo, 6'6".
Walker wins the tip. Going to be man-to-man defense for Oak Park. Really, the game's going to go through Keion Epps. We saw that yesterday. But then in the second half, it was Tayshawn Wells who took over.
Epps, the leading scorer for the Bulldogs. Watch for any of them to get going in the paint and often.
Pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound out by Walker. Put back, no good. Gets his own rebound. Once again, puts it back up. 2 kicks at the can. And he misses both bunnies underneath. Back the other way. Pass is going to go out of bounds. It'll be Bulldogs basketball.
Watch out for those second, third, fourth chance opportunities coming for Bryce Walker all day long. As long as he stays out of foul trouble, he's going to have his way down there. Northmen just don't have the height. Number one rebounders are 6'5 guard Corbin Allen. 216 boards on the season. He's going to do all he can, but you're going to see some of those opportunities for the Bulldogs.
Central yesterday shot 64% in the first quarter. For the game, they shot 48, but the numbers progressively dwindled down. They shot well for the game. It's just that Cardinal Ritter was just too much to handle for them. There's going to be a foul underneath. It's going to be on Josh Corey. No, correction, it's going to be on Adam Tanner. That's going to be his first.
And a number one thing for the Northmen that happened yesterday in the postgame with head coach Sharon Collins, he said, look, in a zone, when you're playing, or when a defense is playing a zone, you have to hit your shots. You have to break them down, and they didn't do that yesterday. They shot 33% for the game. That's not going to get it done if you're relying on it.
Bryce Walker travels. It'll be Northman basketball. Corey underneath. Turnaround left-handed jumper, no good. By Isaac Brown. Walker with the rebound. Wells. And there's going to be a hold underneath, and that's going to be on Adam Tanner. That's going to be his second. Oh, no, they changed that one. Isaac Brown gets it.
And that's a lucky situation there for them. Tanner got in foul trouble early. There was a lot of people that fouled out yesterday for Oak Park.
Walker, stutter step, Wells on the baseline. Epps drives, gives it to Walker. Walker back outside to Epps. Step back three from Epps is good. Keion Epps.
That's a kind of offensive possession where if you're the Oakland Park defense, you just have to shrug your shoulders. They played great perimeter defense.
At the other end, it's Corbin Allen.
Corbin Allen tries to get in your face early. That's exactly what he did yesterday. And by the time the second half happened, though, it seemed like his legs weren't under him anymore. So we're going to have to see how he's able to respond as the game goes on.
Well, I think Chaminade did the right thing. They got out of the man-to-man situation, and they went into the zone, and they forced Oak Park to shoot the basketball. Underneath, layup is good by Bryce Walker.
Another second chance opportunity here for the Central Bulldogs.
Estes from another zip code is good.
That's a huge sign for Estes. He's the number one scorer on average for this team this year.
Bank shot off the glass by Devin Sanford. Back the other way. It's going to be a blocking foul on Bryce Walker. His first, team first.
Going back to Estes, averaging 15.6 points per game this season. Been a huge contribution of why Oak Park is in this situation, in this Final Four matchup. He could not get going yesterday. He was 2 for 10 going through far of away into the fourth.
Corey makes the first free throw. Corey makes both free throws. We're tied at 7. Quickly, Tyrique Brooks pushes it up court. He steps into a three off the front of the rim. Corey with a rebound. Allen. Three, no good. Taken by Isaac Brown. Wells to Epps. Epps to the basket. Gets stripped. It's going to go out of bounds. It'll be Bulldog basketball.
Great little poke away there. Love to see what the Northmen are doing on the perimeter defense so far here in this one. They ended up, that's got to be one of their biggest arsenals. We were talking about it yesterday. Their height plays up front. Instead of in the front court, they're in the back court. They have the long length of these guards. They're trying to exploit whatever they can before it gets into the middle.
Sanford picks up the dribble. Epps. Out top, it's Brooks. Brooks left-handed layup, no good, but it's tapped in by Tayshawn Wells.
Great follow-up there by Wells. That already has to be the third or fourth second chance opportunity that the Bulldogs have gotten.
Estes stripped from behind. Sanford up court. Layup is good by Tyrique Brooks. All 5 starters have now scored for the Bulldogs. And the ball stripped away from the backside. And there's going to be a foul. That's going to be on Isaac Brown. That's going to be his second.
And you already see the reinforcements coming in for the Northmen. Foul trouble, something that happened yesterday. It's already knocking on the door in this game.
Also number 5, Aiden Fields.
Inside 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. Epps steps into a three. Pinballs around, no good. Estes with the rebound. And there's going to be a foul on Tayshawn Wells. His first. Second team.
I like the aggression there from Epps to be shooting more 3 balls. Only shot 4 in the contest yesterday. Went 1 for 4, 25%. That's not like him. He's a 41% three-point shooter. He's trying to get more aggressive and get to his spots.
Corey. Over to Devin Ross, who's coming to the game. Corey down on the low block, spins on Epps, shot no good. Brooks with the rebound.
Great little turnaround move, too strong with the left.
Wells drives the lane, shots blocked by Corbin Allen, and there's going to be a reach-in foul on Tayshawn Wells. That's going to be his second, team third.
The elevation there from Corbin Allen, that was a high floater, and right before it got a chance to go down, Allen's able to get a piece on it.
Corbin Allen listed at 6'5", made that block look super easy. Bryce Walker back in for the Bulldogs. Three from the top of the key by Aiden Fields is good.
Great aggressive move there by Fields, earning those bench minutes.
Take to the basket by Epps. Layup is good, and he gets fouled.
And then on the other end, the other guy that might have gotten some less bench minutes there, that's Donovan Ross, who commits the foul. When you let your guy get by you like that, especially when you have a clear-cut lane to the basket and the guy's going to make the layup, there's no need to foul him over the top like that.
Donovan Ross picks up the foul, his first, fourth team foul. It'll send Keion Epps to the free throw line. He'll shoot one. Free throw by Epps is good. Lead is 4 for the Bulldogs here in the first quarter.
Epps already with 6 points. He's trying to be aggressive here today. He wants that podium finish.
Dang Gak is into the game for Oak Park. Double screen comes. There's going to be a reach-in foul. Tyrique Brooks picks up the foul, his first, team fourth. Ross gives it to Allen, spots for three, no good. Out in transition are the Bulldogs. Shot is good off the glass by Tyrique Brooks. Used the non-ball hand to knock Allen's arm down.
Tough finish there by Brooks. After the missed three from Allen, he was able to hustle back and meet for that transition. Brooks won the advantage.
Shot no good. It's going to go out of bounds. It'll be Bulldog basketball. Jordan Pittman is coming into the game for the Bulldogs, with Tayshawn Wells picking up his second foul. It's a 6-point lead here with under 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Brooks, head and shoulder fake, now Sanford. Pittman gets it to Epps. Around the screen, Epps, Walker. They can really take their time into possession if they want to, get the matchups that they want on the floor.
Epps a much bigger guard than Ross defending him right now. Seems like he's liking this isolation game, trying to either find someone to kick out for a three or just bulldoze himself.
That's going to be a foul on Donovan Ross. That's going to be his second. 15 foul now on Oak Park, so it'll send Keion Epps to the free throw line.
Epps listed at 170 pounds, and Donovan Ross for the Northman listed at 150 pounds. Let's just say they wouldn't be in the same fighting division.
No, it's a mismatch for sure. Caleb Estes back into the lineup for the Northman. One of two for Epps.
Full court pressure here for the Bulldogs.
Three from the left side is no good. Brooks with the rebound. Back the other way. Epps off the glass. It's good. 9 in the first quarter for Epps. There's going to be an offensive foul on Dengak.
Going to get him for a moving screen. As you go back to that replay, Epps able to finish with the contact. Could have been charged for a foul there. There was a shake in midair. Epps able to make it regardless of the contact.
30-second timeout taken by Oak Park. Still have a lot of basketball yet to play. We have the Class 4 championship game coming up at 4 o'clock. That'll be John Burroughs and Vashon. At the 6 o'clock, we have our 6 o'clock championship game. Incarnate Word looking for win 131 in a row. And then in our nightcap, another St. Louis matchup. It'll be Cardinal Ritter taking on Chaminade.
Talk about Incarnate Word. The overall ability, they've basically put up a Yukon legacy in Missouri, at the high school level. It's been so amazing to see what's been able to go on there.
And Incarnate Word will take on Kickapoo. I didn't mention them, and I want to make sure I did. Bo Bayman will be on the call of the girls' championship game at 6 o'clock with James Stanley. Cam and I will be on games at 4 o'clock and 8 o'clock, and we'll have the final high school basketball games of the 23-24 season here on Mission TV. Back cut by Epps underneath. They were looking for Walker. Epps gets to the loose ball. 3 from the right corner is good by Devin Sanford.
That's another one of those three-point shooters and starters for the Bulldogs that can make you pay if you leave them open. Great pass from Epps.
So the foul is going to be on Tyrique Brooks from behind. He actually pushed Estes from the back. And it's probably a good thing because Bryce Walker already has one foul. It would have been his second. But Brooks picks up his second now. Estes makes the first free throw. He's got 4 points on the night, or day. We're inside, so I lose track of day or night.
We're in the evening. We're getting there.
We're mid-afternoon. It's 2:15. Estes makes both free throws. It's a 9-point lead. Sanford hands it off to Epps, who gets it underneath. Brooks goes for the jam and misses it. And at the end of the first quarter, Central out of Springfield leads 21-12 here in this Class 6 third-place game. Quarter 2 action begins with Oak Park starting with the basketball. In that first quarter, Central 9 of 17 from the floor, 2 of 4 from behind the arc, 1 of 3 from the free throw line. For Oak Park, they only got 9 shots off in that first quarter, 3 of 9, 2 of 5 from behind the arc. They were 4 of 4 from the foul line. Epps with 8 in that first quarter.
Huge and one there by Corbin Allen to be able to get to the basket. And one thing that if you want to remain hopeful for Oak Park here in this contest, they're 100% from the free throw line so far. Last night, they only shot at 52% from the line. They'll have 9 points out there.
Allen makes the free throw. He's got 5.
5 for 5 from the line.
1-2-2 from Oak Park. Wells back in the game with 2 fouls. Sanford over to Wells.
The much taller, lankier, and more athletic Estes on Epps.
Driving through the lane is Pittman in a foul. Adam Tanner picks up the foul. It's going to be his second, team first. Josh Corey will come in for Dengak.
And Tanner had 4 fouls yesterday. Corbin Allen and Isaac Brown both had 5 fouls, fouled out of the game yesterday.
Epps spots for 3, gets it to roll.
And that's his spot. He's shot 3 threes now, 2 for 3 from that same location.
Epps now with 11. Substitution for the Bulldogs. It's going to be Tyrique Brooks as well as Donovan Martin. Martin saw significant minutes yesterday. Late in the game, especially when they needed shots from the outside, he was able to knock down a couple of baskets for them. He comes in here in the second quarter. Tanner drives, kicks to the corner. 3 in the air, it's no good. 1 and done, 2-on-1, now 3-on-2, back the other way. Epps finds Brooks through the lane. Floater is good by Tyrique Brooks.
I like the charge play there from Estes, but next time I think he's going to have to jump. Brooks can jump out of the gym, and Estes at 6'5", he's going to have to find a way to contend that, because when you look on that other end, a charge is all fine and dandy unless you almost get jumped over.
Devin Sanford picks up the foul, his first. Team first. Correction, team second. Adam Tanner will go to the free throw line. He'll shoot 1. Free throw is good by Tanner. 26-18 here in the second quarter. Wells near side. And there's going to be a Caleb Estes picks up the foul, his first. Team second. Epps with 11 here in the first half. Brooks, stutter step, kick to the corner. 3 from Epps is good. 14 now for Epps.
He's already matched his 3-point attempts total from last night's game. He shot 4, made 3. He's feeling it.
Strip at the other end. Floater. Oh my! Almost the alley-oop. Lean in. Brooks with the tap in.
If Oak Park can't find a way to box these guys out, it's going to be a long day.
Shot no good by Allen. Put back is good by Corbin Allen. Quickly back up court. And a block by Isaac Brown.
Great way to get back. The Bulldogs have realized early on that most of the time, if they sprint down the court, the transition bucket's been there for them.
Floater no good. Corey left side. Drives on Martin, and there's going to be a foul.
I like the move there from Corey. Talk about a mismatch on the opposite end. He's listed at 6'4", 170 pounds. Martin at 6 foot. That's a huge size advantage to be able to get inside and use that length.
It's not even just the length. It's the size of their physical size of their bodies too. I mean, you could talk about the weights all you want, but if you have a guy who's 140 pounds, but he's got physical mass to him, it's great. And he could potentially body up with somebody who's bigger than he is. Allen misses the first. Pittman and Walker back in for the Bulldogs. Tayshawn Wells goes back to the bench. He has 2 fouls. They're going to try to protect him here.
As long as he stays out of foul trouble, look for Coach Collins for Oak Park to bring Dane Gack back in at some point. He's listed at 6'8". I mean, talk about a way that, even though he hasn't been able to give the most productive minutes when you're talking about stat sheet stuff, just putting the length out there might impact Walker.
It's tough because I think Gack struggles with the play if it's faster. And a turnover off the press. Pittman puts the pass out of bounds. It'll be Oak Park basketball. 4:47 to go in the first half, and really it's been all Central here in this first half. Turner gives it to Allen. Corey, top of the key, it's good by Josh Corey.
Great way to rise up and score there. Really generated his own complete shot. Still pretty decent coverage there when he got to the elbow, but he's rose up.
Tanner with the strip, and there's going to be a goaltend on Tyrique Brooks. The basket will count.
Yeah, great display of athleticism there from Brooks. Definitely hit the window first before he got to it, though. Lead now at 6 for Oak Park. Good response.
Sanford for 3, left corner, pinballs in and out, no good. Brooks with the rebound, and he's going to get fouled. That's going to be Isaac Brown. That's going to be his third.
And look for him to be subbed out of the game here at some point here soon. Brown, he's put in productive minutes when he's on the court. The issue is he's been getting in foul trouble. Had it happen yesterday. It's already close now, and you see Fields checking in for him.
Aiden Fields will come back in for Isaac Brown. Brown's played limited minutes.
And I can't speculate too far into what happened between Estes and the coaching staff, but there's a reason he's staying on the bench a little bit longer.
Epps pull-up jumper from the free throw line is good. Epps with 16 and a half. Near steal by Pittman. Turner the other way. Pull-up jumper for Turner, no good. Brooks at the rebound, and he throws it out of bounds.
Both sides just a little over anxious with those possessions there.
They want to get up and down the floor. I mean, they're having a good time doing it.
Absolutely. I mean, great awareness by Tanner going in on this opposite end. He pulled up just a little too strong with that floater. No one picked him up, so I like the move. He just didn't go down. And then Brooks, just trying to get a little too far ahead of himself, threw it out of bounds.
Allen drives, travels, gets away with it. Ross for 3 is good in the left corner.
Hey, if they don't count it and you stop playing defense, make them pay with a corner 3.
5-point lead for the Bulldogs, under 4 minutes to go. Epps underneath gets fouled.
Lucky that foul was called on the floor and Epps didn't go up for it himself, because in that sort of situation, as you see that open 3 from Ross, is the fact that great little dish and find to Brooks, and he was going to have an easy layup if that one doesn't get called on the floor.
Donovan Ross picks up the foul. That's his third, team 4th. Brooks by Allen into a double team. Walker for 3. Allen with the rebound. Up court, Estes. Layup is good, and a foul. Caleb Estes with the bucket. Bryce Walker will pick up the foul, his third. And Estes will go to the free throw line to make it a 1-bucket game.
Big response there by Estes. Look at the body control in the middle of the air with the larger Walker trying to assert his dominance. Estes said, not today.
He hung. I mean, he got up and he hung in the air. And good body control by Estes. Free throw from Estes. Off the front of the rim, no good.
I believe that's the first free throw that Oak Park has missed today so far.
No, they've missed a couple. Corey's missed, Allen's missed. 3 pinballs, no good by Epps. Oak Park can tie with a 3 here with under 3 minutes to go. Estes on the back cut, Allen layup, no good, but there's going to be a foul.
And Corbin Allen's kicking himself there because, yes, that was a foul and that should have been called with the contact. But because of his momentum swing, he still had an easy up and under on the other side. Couldn't get it to go. Tries to make up for it here.
Corbin Allen goes to the free throw line. He'll shoot 2. Foul was on Keion Epps, his first. Epps makes both free throws. Or correction, Allen makes both free throws. A 1-2-2 from Oak Park. Wells back in the game. Sanford for three, no good. Underneath Wells, basket's good and he gets fouled. Corbin Allen will pick up the foul. It's going to be his first. What a putback by Tayshawn Wells. Hang in the air at this end too.
Huge putback from Wells. The disparity in the rebounds continues to grow for Oak Park. The Bulldogs currently in a 16-10 ratio in that margin, +6 on the boards. And whether it was last night or today, the Northmen have not been able to find an answer for trying to limit second chance opportunities.
Central cold here in the second quarter. Runner by Corbin Allen is good. Sanford for three. It's going to be short. Allen with the rebound. Pass up court. Corey. Estes. Jumper, no good. Epps with the rebound, and there's going to be a foul. That's going to be on Adam Tanner. That's going to be his third.
Both teams in the double bonus now.
Allen with 11 points and 5 boards, well on his way to a double-double. Brooks for Central, 8 points and 7 boards here in his first half.
Glad Joshua Corey is okay there. I like the move for an aggressive follow-up, but he landed a little funky and was able to stabilize himself, but
Epps
it looks kind of awkward.
Free throw.
Returning for the Northmen, number 13, G Brown.
Epps makes 1 of 2.
Risky move by Oak Park to put Isaac Brown back in the game. He still has 3 fouls. He's going to be He's going to have to be careful.
Allen, layup, good.
And when he gets going north to south, he has to be one of the best people at taking it to the basket that I've seen, because with that length, he's not only able to rise up on people, he kind of operates like a paper shredder.
Epps, with 75 seconds to go, takes it to the basket, kicks to the corner. And Epps will go to the free throw line. Foul is going to be on Corbin Allen, his second.
Seems a little shaken up. He is going to get a fortunate opportunity, though, because with that collapsing pressure, there was no intention for a shot there. He kicked it out. Referees gave it to him anyways.
Epps makes the first. Epps with 18 in the first half. Trevor Wilson's going to come in. Wilson makes both. Or correction, Epps makes both. Dank Gack will come into the game for Isaac Brown. So Gack will body up against Trevor Wilson.
And I think this is a simple chess move here. Gack is 6'8", Wilson 6'3". Both players have had limited minutes this season. I think they're just trying to take advantage of the matchup.
Estes, Gack. That's where you want him to have the basketball. 25 feet away from the basket. Estes with under a minute. Corey. Allen in the lane. Spins. Travels. He pivoted twice.
Yeah, just got a little too ahead of himself there. Him and Yells, a little jabbering back and forth, getting chippy at each other, but that's one of the beautiful things of basketball.
As long as it stays within reason. Bad pass. Going to go out of bounds. It'll be Oak Park basketball.
Good awareness there from Aiden Fields. saw that it was still touched last by the Bulldogs, and instead of trying to frantically run for it, just let it roll out of bounds.
Under 20 to go in the quarter. Oak Park down by a bucket. Estes with 10. And there's going to be a foul on Trevor Wilson, and he looks around like, I didn't foul him. Well, yes, you did, young man, because you ran right into him. It happened right in front of us. So it sends Caleb Estes to the free throw line. 7 in the first half for Estes. First one, short.
Trevor Wilson is the first person I've seen on in any of our contests today rocking the new version of the Converses that have come out, trying to make a comeback.
If they're not Chuck Taylors, who cares? Estes makes one of two. Epps, stutter step, Epps with the runner, and it's blocked out of bounds by Estes. And at the end of the first half, Central leads 38-37. 1 point lead. They led by as many as 13 in that second quarter. Wells, Epps. Alley-oop underneath. Brooks with the jam.
Huge response for the Bulldogs on how to get this half rolling. That's the kind of momentum you want to see to get uphill.
Allen steps into a three. Rolls around the rim, no good. Epps with the rebound. Third rebound for Epps. Brooks in the left corner. Sanford. Epps on Allen. Layup is good underneath Allen.
Great takeaway there, or great take by two of the top scorers on these teams. They're going to be going at it this entire rest of the way in this contest.
Quick 4-0 run. Estes steps into a three off the mark. No good. Wells with the rebound.
Two early three-point shot opportunities for Oak Park there. Not necessarily the shots that you're looking for. I understand that it's been a little bit of a 4-point swing here from the Bulldogs, but set into your offense. You know, take your time.
I don't think some teams are programmed to do that. Epps drives and he gets fouled by Corbin Allen. That's going to be number 3. First team foul on Oak Park here in the third quarter.
Corbin Allen had a really similar first half to last night. 13 points already in this contest.
Brooks with a runner off the glass. It's good.
And this is pretty reminiscent to what we saw in the first half. It's the fact that there's more energy that's coming out from the Bulldogs side of things.
6-0 run to start the quarter. Allen has the ball poked out of his hands from behind. Tanner now Estes. Tanner. It's going to be a kick ball. It'll still be Oak Park basketball. Allen draws the contact shot, no good. He was out of control, and then he commits a foul while sitting on the floor. That's going to be his 4th foul. He went in out of control, and he draws the foul.
And there's Corbin Allen trying to find himself a seat on the bench somewhere. not what you want from your star player. Just an overall overwhelming thing, out of control is the only way to describe it from Corbin Allen.
Pass goes out of bounds, looking for Wells underneath. Dengak is coming to the game.
And Corbin Allen is also one of their main rebounding threats and opportunities as well. So when you look into that situation, they just lost the most valuable player. He's leading them in rebounds and assists, almost in points as well. That's the critical way for how their motor runs.
Estes for three. Off the back of the iron, no good. Brooks with the rebound. Brooks now with 8 rebounds. Gives it to Walker, layup good.
Great two-man transition there for Brooks to find Walker.
It's an 8-0 run to start the quarter, and a timeout taken by Oak Park.
I like the timeout. Guys are overwhelmed. It seems like tempers are flaring a little bit on that end of the floor. You need to do anything you can to calm your guys down and get them comfortable with what they feel.
Full timeout called by Oak Park. Will step aside. Back here from Mizzou Arena after this.
Real estate, land, and mortgage, top dollar thousand legacy. True believers are true to the game. Spalding. Fans remember any transmission or broadcasting today's contest without consent.
Isaac Brown will inbound to Adam Tanner. Corey, now Gak. Tanner. Brown drives, shot no good. There's going to be a foul underneath. That's going to be on Isaac Brown. That's going to be his 4th.
Basically got him with an over the back. You know, made a great move inside to try to set himself up for that layup. Just had it a little short.
Aiden Fields will come in. Northman scoreless in the first 3:15 of the quarter. Sanford elbow jumper short. Northman keeping this live on the far side of the field. Fields, now Tanner. 3 from the right corner is good by Caleb Estes.
Nice move by Estes to get rolling. That's his second 3 of the game. With Allen on the bench, he's going to be their main motor on offense.
Back the other way. Ball's tapped from behind by Wells. Ball and players all over the floor. Foul's going to be on Oak Park. Foul's going to be on Aiden Fields. 4th team foul on the Northmen here in the 3rd quarter. Jordan Pittman comes in for Bryce Walker. From the right side, no good. Gak with the rebound. The lone senior, the lone senior on this Oak Park team.
I like the pull-up 3 from Brooks, though. If no one's going to be there and sag off like that, take that shot every time.
Estes jumper, no good. Gak with the rebound. Loose ball picked up by Brooks. Steal by Tanner. His putback is good. Adam Tanner. Now a 5-0 run in the other direction for North Park.
Great follow by Tanner.
Epps with the layup, no good. Gak changed the direction of that. Tanner runs back the other way. Tanner with a runner. Brooks is blocked. Ball comes all the way back out to midcourt. Tyrique Brooks at both ends. Pittman through the lane. Underneath scoop, no good, but he gets fouled.
I think that's the first time I've seen a block that was so hard it also worked as a transition outlet pass to Epps on the other end. The authority as Tanner goes up and Brooks following behind. The ball goes all the way back to half court where Epps is there waiting for it.
Both teams with just one senior in their roster.
Of the Northwood, number 5, Aiden
Lots.
Fields. Offsetting technical fouls called on the Bulldogs, number 2, G Tyrique Brooks. And for the Northwood, number 5, Aiden Fields.
So technical fouls were issued to Aiden Fields and Tyrique Brooks. So they both pick up fouls and team fouls as well. So they're going to send both teams back to their bench. They're going to have a conversation about it. So both teams should shoot free throws at either end.
And great job to the officials overall, really trying to get this one right. In high-pressure situations like this, it's going to be so critical, basically, to give both sides that equal opportunity to stay in this game.
And the possession arrow is, they're going to call this a jump ball. It's going to be Oak Park basketball. So I'm surprised that they're not shooting free throws since each team was issued a technical. (46-42) is your score. Estes steps into a three, no good. Wells with the rebound. Epps. Slow third quarter for Epps. Wells spins the lane out to Pittman. He spins in the middle of the floor, runs into a double team, and there's going to be a foul.
Fourth foul between G Keion Epps. His second personal foul.
Pittman will go to the free throw line.
Jordan Pittman at the line.
Estes picks up the foul. It's going to be his second. Oak Park already over the limit. Pittman makes the first.
Big free throw there. Stretch now to a two-possession game.
Donovan Ross comes in for Adam Tanner. Both free throws by Pittman are good. Lead is 6. Under 2.5 to go here in the third quarter. Estes, Gack, drives, Gack lays one home. Good drive by the man.
Great offensive awareness there from Gack. He's basically established himself here in this third quarter. He's realized his height. He's making the most of it, the senior.
Wells uses the screen. Wells on the baseline, gives it underneath. Walker, shot good. Bryce Walker with the up and under. Going to be a touch foul on Devin Sanford. That's going to be his second.
And Donovan Ross was kind of bailed out there. He was realizing that there was a little bit too much in the facility department for what was going on. Lots of hands coming in.
Technical foul has been issued to Oak Park. Donovan Ross will pick up the technical foul. It's going to be his fourth. It'll send Pittman to the free throw line.
Jordan Pittman at the line.
Pittman's free throw is good. Pittman misses the second.
Returning for the North, number 1.
Adam Turner back into the game. Central will take out at midcourt. Once again, our officiating crew here. Charlie Scott, Phil Jansen, Trey Oglesby doing a great job of trying to keep control of this game. That's going to be on Aiden Fields, his third.
And regardless, this puts the Bulldogs back at the line again. So slowly but surely, with the amount of free throws, they've been able to chip and gain more to lead.
Keion Epps will go to the free throw line. He'll shoot 2, makes the first. Epps makes 1 of 2. What's sad is, and I don't say it, and I probably shouldn't, but I'm going to say this coach has no control over his team.
It's definitely been a situation where the team feels that they are able to speak in some sort of manner, in some type of way, and it's hurting their chances to stay in this ball game.
Epps coming up on the final minute of play here in the third quarter. Epps with the stutter step behind the legs. Walker picks it up. Ball loose on the floor. Estes 3-on-1. Estes down the lane. Shot no good. Walker. Now Wells. Foul's going to be on Aiden Fields, his 4th.
And it was really just unnecessary from Fields because Tanner had that ball. He had that ball by himself. I don't necessarily know if if he didn't realize that there was any control over it, but we should be talking about a layup from Tanner on the other end.
Epps free throw, no good.
For the Bulldogs, number 25, Trevor Wilson, also number 21.
Second free throw from Epps is good. Epps now at 23. The lead is back to 9. Estes up court, Fields. Estes. Now Tanner. Tanner, pull-up jumper, no good.
Good trap inside. Now they have numbers.
Underneath, Pittman layup is good, and a good no-look pass by Donovan Martin. At the end of 3 quarters, Central leads this one by 11, 55-44. We'll come back for quarter number 4 action here from Mizzou Arena after this. Central starts the 4th quarter with the basketball. Oak Park in that 3rd quarter, 3 of 13, 23%. On the other side, Central was 6 of 9. Gack will get a block.
Great find there underneath the find Walker. Gack using all of that 6'8" to get the block. And looking here at the numbers, talking about overall game through 3 quarters, You have Central shooting 51% from the field, huge margin, 33.3 from three, only 56% from the free throw, so they're leaving points out there. And on the opposite end, Oak Park, 42% from the field, also 33%, 4 for 12 from beyond the arc, just like Central. They've capitalized on their free throws, 10 of 13.
Epps with the take and the block by Gak. Allen back the other way. Layup is no good, but there's going to be a foul on Devin Sanford, his third. First of the quarter for Central.
Both teams also using turnovers in similar fashion. 9 turnovers apiece for both teams. Points off the turnovers, 8 each.
Allen's free throw good. Allen makes both. Allen now at 15 and 6 for Oak Park. Wells, Sanford. Coach Epps signals to his team he wants some motion. He wants to run some clock here. Wells down the lane. He's going to get fouled by Estes. That's his third.
Northman foul number 22, his third personal foul. First team foul. Returning for the Northman, number 13, Zeke Brown.
Wells double teamed. Now Sanford double teamed in the corner. Ball comes out top. Kicked underneath. They swing it around. Walker drives with the left hand. Gak with the foul. His second, team second. Walker will go to the free throw line.
Gak's really asserted himself on this defensive side of things. He'd already racked up 2 blocks, almost got another. He just used that left hand to kind of leverage himself a little bit. That's what they got him for.
Walker makes the first. 7 now for Walker. Walker makes both. Allen. Stutter step through the lane. Runner with the left hand, no good, but the putback is good by Corbin Allen.
And these are the first minutes he's getting since very, very early in the third quarter. He's going to have to be authoritative and use the most of it.
17 and 7 now for Allen. Wells. Central content with running clock. And they've done a good job here in the fourth quarter doing just that. Forcing this Oak Park team to defend and commit fouls. Layup is no good. Brooks underneath. Walker gets fouled. Gak will pick up the foul. That's going to be his third team foul here on Oak Park. It'll send Bryce Walker back to the free throw line.
I'm absolutely loving the minutes that Gak's putting in. I get that another foul has been committed here, but when you're looking at the overall situation that's going on, he has kind of permitted them from going inside. He's been overwhelming them with his length. He's going to get some much-needed rest after some great minutes with Corey coming in. But I think the coaching staff might have found something in the senior.
5 points, 2 boards. 1 of 2 for Walker. Walker with 9 and 4 for Central. Turner near side for 3. Short. Epps with the rebound.
Great defensive jump there by Walker to basically get in the way of Tanner's 3 there.
Brooks with the big jam. Oh, my.
And from Corbin Allen, that's called a business decision. He was looking in at that opportunity, thought about meeting him and said, you know what, I'm going to stay right here on the ground.
3 no good by Allen. Estes from the foul line, good.
There's people that can jump, and then there's people that can find the escalator. When you look at Brooks coming in here, you saw Allen just steer clear out of the way, basically spin off of him because he realized he didn't have a chance to stand up there.
And he reached way back for that jam. Brooks now with 14 and 9.
He went 180 degrees. He was completely 90 degrees from his head, was able to throw it all the way in. Talk about a tomahawk.
So Central leads 60-50. And there's going to be a foul on Tanner, his 4th. He looks like he didn't commit the foul, but he did. He grabbed the guy and held him. I mean,
right in front of the official.
Right in front of the official. They did the same thing yesterday too. It's amazing to me that, you think you're going to get away with it with the official 4 feet away. Walker turns it over.
This is a huge possession for Oak Park.
Gets fouled.
If Oak Park wants a shot to get back in this one, it's got to be disciplined, fundamental shots. I mean, whether it's Estes, whether it's Allen, you got to find one of your guys that can get you a basket whenever it matters.
Allen spins, loses the ball. Wells with 4 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Epps dribbles the lane. Stanford for 3, count it. Devin Stanford, he's got 8. He's got 2 threes. And the lead is 13. Estes answers right back.
2 for 4 on the day from beyond the arc for Stanford.
Brooks spins. Ball tapped from behind. Sanford for 3. Once again, no good. Allen with the rebound. Spins. 3 from Estes is no good. Tanner. Estes. And there's going to be a foul.
Reaching there by Wells.
It's going to be the 3rd foul on Wells. He picked up 2 fouls early, and they've done a nice job protecting him, but really they haven't needed him to be as aggressive as he was yesterday.
And how about the day for Epps? I mean, he is, even though it's come in waves, he's had a quiet second half, but has slowly amounted to 23 points and 6 rebounds.
Allen gets tangled up. Brooks misses the jam. He's 1 for 3 in jams today. And a timeout taken by Central.
30-second timeout. Bulldogs holding on to an 11-point lead. It seems like anytime Oak Park finds anything to get going, the Bulldogs are right there on the other end to answer. Whether it's a three, whether it's something down low, they're doing a great job at getting to the basket. Great offensive display so far. Especially when you talk about they had 59 points yesterday. They've already eclipsed that by 4 with 2 minutes and 45 seconds to go.
So it'll be the first time that Springfield has placed in basketball since 1963, where they finished in 4th place in Class L.
Great and one opportunity.
Makes the basket, he gets fouled. And that's going to be on Adam Tanner. That's going to be his 5th. He'll foul out.
And you mentioned it already, John. This is a team that only has one senior in their starting lineup, only one senior on the roster. Same thing for Oak Park. There's a lot of talent on these two squads. And 7% of it's returning?
Pittman makes the free throw. Pittman now with 8. Estes lead is 14, the biggest of the day. Allen, layup, good by Corbin Allen. And the offense goes through Corbin Allen. And he's the only one that's putting up any points. He's got 19. Estes with 15, but other than that, no secondary scoring. Brown underneath, put up, no good. Epps with the rebound.
I don't think Brown had a great understanding of where he was positioned underneath the basket there. Turned around thinking he was somewhere else.
Wells underneath Brooks. I'm not sure why Brooks took the shot there. Estes for 3. Short, gets his own rebound. Corey drives. Shot's blocked, it goes out of bounds.
Great block there by Walker. One thing that I don't know if the Bulldogs have realized yet, they have to remember that Corbin Allen has 4 fouls. I would be going at him underneath the paint every single time he's under there, trying to get their best player out of the game. It's just a strategy move at this point.
Allen for 3, no good. Brown's jumper off the rebound is good. First bucket for Isaac Brown.
And this zone is working for Oak Park.
Put up basket is good by Caleb Estes. He's got 17. Lead is 8 with under a minute to go. Corey knocks the ball out of bounds. A 30-second timeout about to be called by Central with 41.5 seconds to go.
Great timeout there. A little bit flustered from the press that Oak Park's using. And you saw the coaching staff over on the sideline for the Bulldogs basically getting their hands in the air and pushing them towards the ground, basically saying, hey, we're almost out of this one. Tone down, you know what I mean? No sort of turnovers or anything need to happen to give Oak Park an opportunity to get back in this one.
Wells and Sanford coming back in for the Bulldogs.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is prohibited by the Missouri State High School Activities Association and the University of Missouri for fans to enter the arena floor at any time. Thank you in advance for your cooperation.
.41.5 to go in this third place game. Epps will hold the ball near side. He can run the clock out if he wants. He puts it up for Brooks, who puts it in.
And with 30 seconds left to put him back up 10 there. Smart move overall.
Estes for three, no good. Epps gets fouled by Josh Corey, one of the remaining players in the game who didn't pick up a foul today.
I was just about to mention that.
It'll send Keion Epps to the free throw line. Epps leads all scorers with 23. Brooks with 16 and 9. Epps 23 and 8. I mean, your guard backcourt play like that, unbelievable. Epps makes the first. Josiah Dickerson and Trayvon Brown will enter for the Bulldogs. Also, Deshaun Howard and Tayshawn Clark.
And a big thing for the guard play, even though it's been immaculate and we've seen high scoring on both sides, the Bulldogs have just straight up been more efficient with their shot selection. Brooks at the end of the third was 7 of 12 for field goals made.
Epps knocks down the free throw. He'll come out of the game. 70-58 is the score. Estes steps into a three. He gets fouled by Donovan Martin. It'll send Caleb Estes to the free throw line to shoot three. Estes misses the first. Makes the second.
Entering for the Bulldogs, number 15, Kawan Bradford.
Kawan Bradford coming into the game. He's the last remaining player on the bench to come in for Central. Estes makes 2 out of 3 from the free throw line. Bradford makes the basket. I mean, the team encouraged him to do it. And at the other end, it is Corbin Allen dunks one home. Final score, 72-62.
Cantlin and Madison Geiger from Central High School bring forward the 2024 third place trophy to Mission Board of Director member Josh Scott, representing the Southwest District. Congratulations to the Class 6 third place team from Central High School on its fine 2024 season. Individual medals are being presented to head coach Jordan Epps, along with assistant coaches Nicholas Bradford, Roland Coppage, Devonda Lewis, and Calvin Pearson. Individual player medals are being now presented to number 0, Keion Epps. Number 1, Devin Sanford. Number 2, Tyrique Brooks. Number 4, Tayshawn Well. Number 5, Jordan Pittman. Number 10, Brody Holland. Number 13, Josiah Dickerson. Number 15, Kawan Bradford. Number For 20, Deshaun Howard. (21) Donovan Martin. (22) Trayvon Brown. (23) Tayshawn Clark. For 24, Bryce Walker. Number 25, Trevor Wilson. Congratulations to the Central High School Bulldogs.
Central High School Bulldogs are your third place finishers here in Class 6. For Central, Keion Epps led all scorers with 25 points, 8 rebounds, 16 for Tyrique Brooks, the senior. He had 16 and 9. 9 points for Bryce Walker, 8 points apiece for Sanford and Pittman off the bench. Tayshawn Wells had 4 points. 33 rebounds total for Central in the contest. They were 5 of 13 from behind three-point territory. They were 26 of 52 from the floor, 15 of 23 from behind the arc, and picking up the third-place trophy here today. Oak Park, fourth place finish. They had two scorers in double digits. Corbin Allen had 21 and 8. Caleb Estes had 19 and 4. They had 27 rebounds in total. Adam Tanner with 7, Corey with 5, 3 apiece for Ross and Fields, 2 for Isaac Brown and Dengak. Isaac Brown played 16, almost 17 minutes, but he had foul problems all day, so he had a tough time getting it going here today. For the game, it was 22 of 51, 43% from the field, 4 of 18 from behind the arc, 22%, 14 of 18 from the free throw line, 78%. They were outscored in the paint 36-30. And really, it was just a game in which they lost all composure in that second half, at the late part of the second quarter and into the second half, where things went off the rails for Oak Park. That'll wrap things up from our Class 6 third place game. Our next action is our Class 4 championship game, a heavyweight battle out of St. Louis squads. It'll be John Burrows and Vashon. For John Edwards, Cam Connors, and the rest of the Mission TV crew, have a pleasant good afternoon from Mizzou Arena.